During a routine traffic stop, one police officer was shocked to find a stash of illegal items, including a pipe bomb.
Oh! What the f***?
Other officers were stunned when they discovered a woman living on the roof of a store.
Yeah, I was trying to get my stuff so I can get down right away. I'm moving out of here in 24 hours to get away from all of this.
You're coming out right now.
But that was nothing compared to the mother who coldly tried to cover up her son's murder, or the woman who attempted to set homeless people on fire.
And then she grabs a f***ing that thingy and tries to torch me with it.
But first, you'll meet an 87-year-old retired teacher who asked his neighbor to delete some data from his laptop. While browsing his computer, the neighbor was totally horrified when he noticed opened web pages involving minors. When the old man realized there was no other way out, he tried to burn the laptop, but he failed.
What's going on?
So he came over Tuesday, and he asked me to look at his laptop. I said, okay. I said, what do you want me to do? And he said, I want you to delete some stuff. He had some stuff on it that I don't want on there, but I want it removed. So I'm like, okay. I saw his windows that were open. One said toddler vagina. I didn't click in it, but I saw the windows. There was like 6 windows. I go, what do you want me to do? And he said, just delete it. And I'm like, okay. He was standing there. I didn't know what to do at the time. I'm like, what do I do? Mm-hmm. So I would have opened it if he wasn't standing there to see what it was. Yeah. But it definitely said toddler vagina. And I'm like, oh. And I said, I'm done. I just got mad, and I just said, I'm going home. And he goes, I'm going to burn the laptop. So he had the laptop with the lighter out back. And I said, no, you're not. And his wife started crying. She's like, I'm trying to get there. So I said, okay. I said, please go sit down. And I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm going to burn it. And I said, why? He goes, I want to destroy it.
What are you guys doing today?
We're fine. So far.
Gosh. What's going on today?
He's got a dementia.
Okay.
And he tried to take the gasoline and burn the computer.
So how did all this start today?
How did this all start today?
I had a computer and I had a program on it that I didn't want. So I asked him to get rid of it.
Okay.
He saw something and I don't know how.
Gotcha. What kind of program did you have on there? What kind of program?
It was TI.
What is that? I'm not familiar with that.
I don't know what it is. It's not a good program. I don't know.
What do those search things?
What does it do? What does it do? Is it different from like Google?
Anything. Brings up things that you might look at.
Like what?
Anything. I don't know. I don't think he saw anything in it because he didn't have it very long.
Gotcha. What else happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
He has 2 children.
I gotcha.
They're never over here. I would never do anything to a child.
Okay. Well, I didn't mention anything about that.
Well, there's nothing there. What did he say?
He was saying you brought over their computer with gasoline and like a
And
dolly.
you know what the gasoline was for? He told me what he saw.
Well, I don't want you starting fires in a neighborhood.
Yeah, he was going to tell you.
That's a good point.
Because if you start a fire with gasoline, it's going to explode. It's not like diesel. Gasoline is going to ignite very fast, and you're going to get hurt.
I haven't ever started a fire. Ever.
Have you asked him to delete the browser before?
No.
No.
This is the first time this has happened? Okay. What do you normally like on the computer? Is there anything that you look up or anything? Or
Oh, everything.
like what? Examples?
The weather.
Weather and stuff? Okay. So he has dementia, you're saying? How long has he had dementia for?
He's had it.
Has it been on
stage 2.
Okay. When was the last time he was on medication?
He's never been.
When was he diagnosed?
He hasn't. That's what we're doing tomorrow.
So how is it stage 2 if he hasn't been diagnosed?
Well, I'm just watching for a while, and I talked to people, and they indicated they've had parents like that.
Okay.
Because of his age and mental state, William's competency will be evaluated to determine if he can stand trial. He will likely face charges for possession of child pornography and possibly obstruction of justice for trying to burn the laptop, but his defense may argue diminished capacity or insanity due to alleged dementia. Either way, the police now need the key piece of evidence, which is the laptop.
What was the reason why you were bringing out the gas tank?
I was going to destroy the computer.
You're going to destroy the computer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked him to destroy it. He wouldn't do it.
Now, where's the laptop right now?
I haven't.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. No one's saying you did anything wrong. We're just,
So right now there's allegations being made that there may be potential child pornography on that laptop. Okay. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. That's a different pay grade that has to deal with that, okay? I do have enough right now to go for a search warrant and secure that laptop. But you can hand it over to us that way.
No.
And voluntarily give it to us. But if we do go for the search warrant, I have every right to secure this residence and that laptop until the search warrant is done.
I mean, everybody's gonna stay out here.
Everyone has to stay out here until that search warrant's done, and then we take the laptop and we leave with the laptop legally. But if you want to surrender the laptop to us with consent, we get the laptop now and we get out of here.
What happens if I surrender it to you and then you find things on it? What are you going to do then?
That's not up to me.
He hasn't done anything. He's just looked at
I
stuff.
understand.
He's got dimension.
I understand. That's all going to go into account. But this is not something I can just go back on the road and ignore. I can secure a search warrant and then take the laptop that way. Or if you want to hand it over to us, we don't look at it. We just give it. We submit it to evidence, and then the detectives pick it up, and that's it. Just don't touch it. We're just gonna grab it with gloves.
Oh, right here.
Don't touch it, man.
Browser, I'll tell you. Why do you have another browser?
What's the matter, officer?
Whose tag's on this car?
My ex-wife.
Okay, well, why is her tag on your truck?
I send her the money every month.
It's not registered to this truck.
Don't even tell me that.
I'm telling you that. Where are you coming from?
Oh, what the hell is that? I have to look at my phone.
Anything in the car you need to know about guns, drugs, bombs,
I got
dope?
a 22 pistol right there in the seat.
Okay, well, don't grab
That's
it.
legal. I'm not retarded.
No dope or nothing in the car?
No, sir.
Yeah, no drugs, but there is a chemical pipe bomb that will randomly explode at some point.
You don't use drugs?
No.
Have you ever?
I smoke weed, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna ask. Is there any weed in here?
A couple roaches, maybe. That.
Yeah, I thought I could smell some
I
burn.
ain't lying about nothing.
Okay. So when I search the car, am I gonna find anything?
No, you go right ahead.
Cool. I can search it? I can search the car? So what are these dope baggies in this cigarette pouch right here for? You use cocaine as well?
No. I got 6 heart attacks.
Okay. Well, what does that have to do with the 3 baggies with the white substance in that cigarette pouch right there?
Don't know.
Okay, is there any crack or cocaine in this car you need to tell me about?
No, sir.
Okay, then what's in that?
Whatever. I couldn't tell you there. I don't always have the truck.
Okay. Because I don't believe that story, to be honest.
No, I can pee in a cup and all that.
That doesn't do anything for me. See these little dime baggies?
Yep.
These aren't yours. There's nothing in them. I guess the white stuff I saw was like dust or something.
Yeah, I've been cutting wood for the last 3 months.
Have you ever used cocaine or anything?
When I was about 19 years old. Got this truck there a couple months ago.
You're not a convicted felon or nothing, are you?
I've never been arrested in my life.
Good. Yeah, you do got these little dime baggies everywhere. Well, you stand
I
at
got some in the store one time and they blew all over the place.
stand at the front for me.
I ain't never cleaned the truck out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What kind of pipe is this?
Not a clue. I hadn't been in the truck.
That's a methamphetamine pipe, sir. There's your weed. Listen, man, is there any meth in here? Just be real with me,
No,
brother.
I'm serious as a heart attack. No,
Listen, this is a meth pipe, okay?
Yeah.
There's methamphetamine in that, okay? So if you would just be honest with me, I will help you out. But if you do not be honest,
I
man,
ain't being totally honest.
You're
I'm
not.
playing with stuff. There's no mess in there. Lord's done.
yeah, it's good. Oh! What the f***?
You just saw a makeshift chemical reactive pipe bomb going off. Fortunately, it was weak and the officer wasn't seriously injured, though he did inhale various substances. The suspect also had a gun and a hidden silencer in the car, along with drug paraphernalia with meth residue. A subsequent search of his house uncovered a large quantity of methamphetamine intended for sale. Despite all this, the suspect has nothing to say and simply pretends not to know anything about the items found.
What the f*** was that?
What the
hell was that? Start fire. Something just exploded in this truck. I'm 77. It went off on me. I don't know what it was, but yeah, 77 for now. I think that was an airbag. What the f was that, man? Hey, come here. Now, put your hands behind your back. I don't know what the f that was, man.
I honestly don't know what the hell that was. It's nasty smelling. Did you put them in the front?
No. F you. God.
What the hell was that?
If I know, how the f you think I would know? There's a gun in there too. I have no idea, dude. I was leaning over the driver's seat and something blew up all over me. Yeah, it's like in my lungs or something. Oh. He's got there's meth pipes and baggies and shit. I don't know, dude. I have literally no clue. I didn't have time to look at anything.
Everything okay?
I don't know what's going on down there.
What's going on down here? Okay, can you come up here and talk to me, please?
No, I can stand right here.
Okay, I'll come to you.
You stepped out here and you're out of your jurisdiction with that badge on.
I'm not.
You better call in.
Call in what? What's going on down here?
I want these people off my husband's land.
Who?
And I have every right to remove them with whatever way I need to remove them.
Who do you need to remove? Who are you trying to remove?
That's when you're not in your jurisdiction.
I'm not?
I will take care of these people. If they want to talk to you, let them tell you what their names are. I don't give a f what their names are.
I never even asked for your name.
I don't care what their names are. I want them off my husband's land. Call your superior.
Drop it? Okay.
Call your superior.
Okay.
Before you come any further.
All right. Hang out right here for me.
Call y'all superior.
For what?
I'm going to talk with them, see what's going on, but she has that aerosol and a lighter.
Ma'am, what's your name again? Do you remember me?
Yes, I
Whenever
do.
I know
Yes,
you
I
over
do.
there?
Would you call your superior and
I
double
believe
check for y'all?
He's on his way.
Could you call and make sure? Because if y'all are on this dirt right here, you're not in right standing anymore.
Why is that?
Because it's the eminent transient domain. Call and check it out.
There's no such thing.
Call and check it out.
Okay.
Don't tell me there's no such thing. There's no reason I have to lie to you.
All right. So, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
All right. Tell me what happened.
I was asleep in my camp, and she was out here like schizophrenic, yelling stuff or whatever, and it's not uncommon, you know.
Okay.
And she was telling us to leave, and we just ignored her. And then next thing I know, she has that spray bottle and a lighter, and she lit my. I had a blanket wall on that side with mattresses and stuff. She lit it on fire.
Okay. Can you show me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had a blanket wall just like that side, and she set the mattresses on fire.
And it was hanging from this wire like this?
Yes. Right here. This way.
And this is what burned?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know this girl? Does she stay down here?
No, she lives over there.
Oh, she lives on.
Yeah,
So did she just walk up on the camp?
Yeah.
And was saying.
Yeah, just started talking nonsense about Odom something assaulting her daughter. I don't know what she's talking about. This
The
is her
stuff
land.
she was saying to me?
Yeah.
She said, you need to get the f off my land. And then she grabs that thing and tries to torch me with it.
Oh, the aerosol and the lighter?
Yeah.
Did she spray it and light it or at all?
Exactly. Just like that. She tried to spray me with it. I had to run away from her.
She sprayed him and got him on the back,
Yeah.
and then tried to light him on fire.
Do you have it on your jacket?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on right now.
somewhere.
Let me see.
I don't know where it's at though. I just know she tried to spray me with that.
So how
She
close
said-
was she standing to you?
Probably where you're
Like
at.
this?
Imminent transient domain.
Well, such a thing doesn't exist. This woman has deluded herself into thinking this is her land and tried to use fire to drive away the homeless people living there. She could be charged with malicious wounding, reckless endangerment, various charges of arson, or even attempted murder. But if the court finds that the woman was legally insane at the time of the offense, she might be found not guilty by reason of insanity.
Okay, well, the imminent transient domain needs to pick up their trash.
That's what I am here doing. This is my husband's land. That's what I have been coming down here doing steadily.
What's your husband's name?
My husband's name is Apodaka. My firstborn was attacked out on Kincaid Road about 3 or 4 years ago, and there was 27 of them jump on her.
Okay.
And I mean, they shot her several times. They beat her with a tire tool, and that female stood there and bragged it one more again to my face. And everybody that stood up for her, I want them off.
Oh, this is ridiculous, bro.
After everything of them stalking my daughter and their game stalking me and all their threats, I've had enough.
This aerosol can and the lighter, is that yours?
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing with that?
I told them that they could either leave or I was going to move them out.
And move them out
And
how?
so whenever I cut the strings on their tent, because they refused to leave, she got sideways with me but wouldn't come out of the tent.
Okay.
And I told her, you can leave or I will light your tent on fire.
Okay, and then what did you do next?
I went to AutoZone and I bought that brake clean. I have the receipt.
Okay.
And I stopped it all up, said I got a lighter.
Okay. And then what'd you do?
And then I came back and did what I said I was going to do. They did not blink twice about stalking my daughter and her family.
Okay.
Her little family.
So
little children in her house in Irvine, Texas. And then they had the canisters, those canisters that go on the big guns that came back from Afghanistan, the chemical agent. They were throwing those into my daughter's house, into the nursery.
So did you light those mattresses on fire?
Yes, I did. If I could have gotten close enough, I would have lit their person on fire.
Did you try to?
And any one of them that stepped up and wanted to defend her,
you keep
believe me, I'm going to light them on fire. I want them out of here. And I told him, I said, you need to butt out or you are my enemy also.
Did you spray him with the aerosol?
I sure did.
Did you try to light him on fire?
I sure did.
Okay, how like, what did you try to do? Were you reaching
You want
for
me
him?
to demonstrate?
No, because how close were you?
Obviously not close enough.
Okay.
Obviously not close enough.
Where did you put that lighter?
It's in my pocket.
Okay. After your plan of lighting stuff on fire, what were you going to do after?
They're going to leave.
And then what?
They're going to leave.
Earlier when I was trying to come down the hill, wasn't trying to...
I did the same thing to him and him about check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Insistent on y'all check that out.
Well, this is Carlsbad, right? We're the Carlsbad Police Department.
Right.
So we have jurisdiction down here.
Imminent transient domain.
What does that mean?
Check it out.
What does that mean?
Check it out.
All right, well, stand up for me.
No, ma'am. Don't put your hands on me. Y'all don't put your hands on me. Look at how this man's doing me.
Stand up. Put your
Look, you're using excessive force.
You're under arrest, okay?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Nope. Y'all are in the wrong. Y'all shouldn't even be walking down here. Y'all don't have the right to be digging in my pocket. That is my constitutional right.
You're under arrest.
They got their hands in my pockets and they're men.
Sure you have my name and my birthday?
That's what you told me.
No, it isn't.
If it's not, then you're concealing.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
I said it 3 times. You can review your camera.
Okay, you said Colby, so...
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Review your camera.
Okay. Well, if you don't tell me your real name, you'll sit...
I told you my real name. Review your camera.
You'll sit
Don't call me a liar.
You take any narcotics today?
You have infringed upon my constitutional rights and you broke the law.
Okay.
So how okay are you? And then they had the canisters, those canisters that go on the big guns that came back from Afghanistan, the chemical agent.
Told her mom that she needed to probably find her daughter like special help, like a psychiatrist or something like that, because her problem was beyond just drugs and alcohol. Now it was like her mind was there sometimes, and it wasn't.
She looked pretty out of it. I mean, she had her haircut, you know, like Britney Spears kind of thing, went crazy because she used to have like long, big black hair, you know. And Daniel told me that her mom was calling because they can't find her son, and her mom went to her house and saw blood. I don't know how dramatic it was, but saw blood. I don't know where, but just saw blood. Okay. And they can't find her son. And then she's over here, and Daniel, my brother, where's your son? He's with my mom. And her mom's calling over here saying he can't find her son. I mean, there's a bad connection there. Yeah, I don't know if she's lying, crazy, I don't know.
How was her behavior?
Drastically different, because she was always bubbly and loud and had this big, great laugh, you know, kind of really annoying laugh, and talking to everybody, and she was just kind of with her hands in her pockets and quiet. And
They are talking about Janet Garcia, a woman whose 4-year-old son went missing earlier that day, and everyone suspects she is responsible. She has issues with alcohol and drugs, and the police searched for her at a rehab center. Her parents reported her because during the search for the boy, they found blood in her house while she was telling others that the child was with his grandparents. Things got strange as soon as they first contacted Janet, when they noticed blood on her shoes.
How you doing? Yeah. You okay? Yeah, sure. Nothing on you? No. Okay.
You guys give us some privacy.
I
got some blood drops on your shoes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So my son fell this morning earlier.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I was able to take him to the doctors and everything was okay. I took him with another lady so she can watch him for me, because I wasn't staying at home. I had problems going on with my parents and they didn't let me in the house. So I was staying with another lady. She was super sweet. That's where my son fell. And then but we left, so I was like, okay, you know. So I went to another lady's house and I told her if she could watch him for me. I wanted to come get, you know, I wanted to fully recover. I'm an alcoholic, so I was like, if you can watch him for me for 12 months, that'd be amazing, because I'm not talking to my mom, and she's the one that has like just like a notarized paper saying that she has legal custody of them, but I have legal custody of them. She's not letting me see my older son, so
that would be really hard.
Yeah, I'm a little bit upset about that one. So I'm here now and everything's okay.
We want to make sure that he's safe and know where he is. Who's the friend that you left it with?
I left him with another lady. I don't have her information.
Oh, well, that's not gonna cut it. We got to figure out where he's at. Where can you like tell me the location where somebody could go and check on him and make sure he's okay?
In like SeaTac area.
Okay.
Seattle.
More specific?
I don't have an address.
Nothing. Who's the friend? How do you know the person that? How did you pick the person?
She's a longtime friend that I know.
Okay, what's her name?
Alika. That's all I know. Alika Bone.
Alika Bone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you've known
her or anything?
Okay, but you've known her for a long time. So how did you reach out to her?
So I reached out to her because I needed help.
How did you reach out to her?
I found her number on my old Facebook, but I no longer have a Facebook anymore. So.
Okay.
So something you signed back into?
No.
No? You just deleted it all?
I delete it all the time. So.
Yeah, you found it today on your old Facebook? And her name is
Alika Bone.
Alika Bone, like B-O-N-E?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she lives in the SeaTac area. So how do we find Alika?
I don't know.
This is just too much. She claims she left her 4-year-old son with a woman she has no contact with, doesn't know the address, and can't explain to the police where her son is. And supposedly, he was meant to stay there for 12 months. You don't need to be a detective to realize she's lying. The only question is how far she'll go with her lies.
Can you describe to me how you got there from Providence?
So I just drove from there to Seattle, and then that's it.
You drove from Providence to Seattle to Alika's house?
Yes.
Okay. Did you drive on the freeway or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long did it take you to get there?
Like 2 hours.
2 hours. And what car were you driving?
My car. So just like 1 hour or so.
And what kind of car do you have?
I have a Nissan.
Okay. Where's that car now?
I don't have it with me.
Okay.
So.
Where's it at?
I left it at her house, and then I came over here on the bus.
Okay, what, do you remember what exit you took?
I don't know.
So just to clarify, You go from Everett to the hospital in Everett. You get him checked out. You drive to your friend in SeaTac. You leave the car there. You leave him there, and you take a bus from SeaTac down here. Okay. And that all happened today.
Yeah.
So
pretty expensive ticket. Get a C-Tran bus to come down here.
No, actually, it was only like $30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not
lying.
I know that you're not going to go leave your son with somebody and you don't know where he is.
Yeah. No.
Tell me where he's at.
I don't have the address for him.
Okay. How can we find the address for him?
I don't know.
Did you put it in your phone?
No.
To get there? Okay. Alika, you know where your son is because you're a mom who loves her son very much and you didn't
I'm not Alika, I'm Jeanette.
I'm sorry, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Alika, you took him somewhere and you're going to go back to him and you know where he is. So tell me where he's at so we can make sure that he's okay or what's going on.
So he's not, I mean, he's there. He's with her, but
tell
he's
me
not
how
with
to
me.
go check on him.
I can give you an address.
Okay, what's the address?
I don't know. You have to write it down.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you.
When he fell, where'd he get hurt?
Just on his head, but he fell on the ground and he hurt himself.
Heads are the worst, dude.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find, I don't even...
How old's your son?
He is 5. So I don't know if this is the right one.
Where did you get that address from? Just now?
From the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where you remember leaving him.
So yeah, Alika. That's her name.
5701, yeah?
5701.
Okay, perfect.
So, and if you guys can't find him or whatever, this is where I'm going to be for the next 12 months. But I mean, he's there.
They check in.
How did you guys discuss that you're obviously gonna communicate with him still, you want to check on him
Right.
and all that. How are you guys gonna communicate?
Well, I'm not going to have my phone. I'm not going to use my phone because
Okay.
I'm going to be here for the next 12 months.
Okay.
So if anything, I don't know what else. I don't speak to my parents or anything like that because we got into an altercation. So, but this is where I'm going to be. This is like my 3rd year here.
Okay.
So I did 11 months in recovery because I was never like an alcoholic. I was more like of a drug user. So the only drug I ever used was meth.
Yeah.
And I used it for roughly like 4 to 5 years.
Okay.
I came to finally get clean on and off,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
I tried it one time and then years passed and then I do it again and then
Right.
years passed.
Sure.
So I'm here now. I did a full year of recovery, 11 months. And then I did my 2nd year, like coming back and like, you know, doing the group and stuff like that. So 2 years. This is my 3rd year clean. I started drinking a lot because I was like, okay, I'm not a drinker. I was a drug
use
user.
drugs, so
Right.
alcohol's okay.
So
Yeah.
alcohol's fine. I'm like, it's a socialized thing
Sure.
that everybody does. I'm
Yeah.
going to go out. I'm going to have dinner. I'm going to do this. Well, I drink to the point where I can drink a whole bottle of just like liquor. So I'm like, now I'm an alcoholic. He jumped from the bed that we were sleeping on to the ground, and then he just got blood on his head, and so I had him take him to the doctor, and so he's doing good.
Okay. Okay. What did he hit it on?
Just on the ground.
Okay. How did it start bleeding?
It's just started bleeding.
Can you show me like what side of his head? Do you remember what side of his head it was?
I don't remember exactly what side of the head it was.
Do you think he needed stitches or anything?
No, he's fine.
Okay, you didn't remember where his injury was? Is it front, side, back? Do you remember?
It's the side. It was the side.
Definitely one of the sides that you recall?
The front, yeah.
Okay, front. You're kind of pointing above the eyebrow? Okay. I might just take her phone. She's got some specks on her shirt. She's got blood on her shoes. She's not really making sense.
So, if you guys don't, like, locate my son, what's going to happen?
That's what we're working on at the moment.
Why do you think they won't be able to locate him? I mean, if you got the address to where he'd be.
Because, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you guys are not able to find him, like, what can happen?
What it's looking like right now is that we're gonna need to stay with you until we find him, because it sounds like you said you know where he is, you know where you left him,
Right.
so it shouldn't be an issue, right? Should be able to locate him. Okay, so that's what we just need to stay with you until we locate him.
Okay.
We're gonna be with you for a little bit. Would you mind? We have a precinct right at the road. It's comfortable and dry that we can all sit in so we can chat. So we're all out of the rain. Would that be okay?
Where is it?
It's just right down by the fairgrounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
just on 179.
Yeah.
And then we can give you a ride back and all of that, if that's okay with you.
Can I get a coffee from here before we go?
We got coffee there.
We have coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got coffee.
We can give you coffee. We ordered food earlier. Do you want some tacos and stuff?
So I think Tanya, Detective Johnson, had told you that you were going to go to jail tonight. Okay. I want to take a picture of your hands because you had said you had hurt your nail or broke your nail or something. So I want to get a good picture. Do you have any other injuries on your hands or anything? Okay.
All set?
Hey, check this out. Look at me real quick.
Yeah, look at you.
Hey, anything that you're willing to buy, they don't want you to buy it. So I need you to come to the front with me. I'm going to explain to that when I get to the front, all right? Just come with me right now.
Police 503-1046.
They're not going to let you buy it. I'm taking it. Listen, this is where if you don't listen to me, you go to jail. So put them down. I'm taking it. Listen. Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me. You don't have any... Hey. Stop. You can roll over. I'm not trying to choke you. But if you're going to act like that, I'm going to do whatever I need to do. Stop. Because listen, it ain't got to be this way. Relax and stop tensing. Stop tensing. Because right now you're already going to jail for resisting arrest. On top of trespassing. Trespassing, huh? You been diagnosed with anything? You're diagnosed with death soon. Are you not grabbing me? Are you not grabbing me? Stapling. Say my name. Hey, if you don't give up, you're going to be tased. Say my name. You're going to get tased. Roll on Say my name. That's what you do. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Just calm down. You could say my name. 503-1-2-15. I don't know. Let me hold traffic still, though.
If you thought this was strange, wait until you see the rest of this intervention. The police received a call from Walmart employees reporting that there was a person in the store who had a trespass order and was refusing to leave the store at the request of the staff. Trespass orders are issued to prohibit individuals from entering certain premises, and violating these orders can result in criminal charges. The officer arrived at the scene and immediately encountered resistance from the suspect. Here you can see the suspect raising his hand against the officer, which is always a foolish move.
Watch your head, put your butt in first, slide back in. What's your name?
You have to say my name.
Okay. Well, I can't guess every name in the book. So here's how it's going to go, my man.
Say my
okay,
name.
hold on. Listen to me. You're under arrest right now. You understand that? Okay? So you're going to go down to the jail. Now, here's the issue. If you don't tell us who you are, that jail is not going to release you. Okay? So you're going to have to sit behind a bar in a cell until you tell us who you are. So why don't you just tell us your name now? And we can work all this out. All right? Okay? So, what's your name, boss?
Me?
Yeah. My name's Jared. What's your name?
Marty.
Marty?
Marty.
What's your last name?
Mighty Mo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's your date of birth, bud?
Mighty.
You seem mighty. I see that. What's your date of birth?
You're gonna have to ask him when he comes.
Okay. Well, I want to talk to you.
I'm mighty.
I get that, but I'm not asking that right now. I'm asking you, when were you born?
Don't worry about that.
I do. I am worried. Okay. Can you help me out here?
Call him. He will come.
I don't know who to call.
So you right.
Okay.
Ask the officers.
I don't know that guy. I want to talk to you, man.
I am mighty. You were talking to me.
Okay. Will you help me out here? Will you tell me which your date of birth is?
We don't have birthdays.
You don't have birth dates? Okay. Okay. Where do you stay at? Where do you live?
That's in 33 on special work, 3 on special work for police 15 or search warrant. All in the sign, switch department radio channel.
The suspect's sudden change in behavior upon learning of his impending arrest, along with his manner of speaking and referring to himself in the plural and as another person, could be indicative of dissociative identity disorder. People with such disorder often have a primary identity and one or more alternate identities, each with its own distinct history, self-image, behaviors, and attitudes. A sudden shift in behavior and speech, especially under stress, could also be indicative of a psychotic episode. During such episodes, individuals might experience hallucinations, delusions, and disorganized thinking.
Stanley, when you get out this car, relax. Your job is to walk from here to that door.
Stop, relax. You're talking to Stanley. Relax.
Okay. Well, listen. Just in case you listen. Just in case you turn into Mighty Moore, I still gotta tell you. You feel me? So listen. If for whatever reason you turn into Mighty Moore, and you decide to resist me, it's gonna be a fight between me and you out here. And then what's gonna happen is the deputy's gonna come out here, the boys in green, and they're gonna pile on.
They're white?
I don't know. I ain't been in there today. It don't matter. Either way, they're gonna come to my aid. All right? We're not gonna do that. Listen, if you got anything in your possession that shouldn't go in that jail, like drugs, anything else, it'll be an extra charge, all right? How they got you in here, dog? Oh. What in the world? Well, you shouldn't do things that cause the police to drop you to the floor.
Oh, you dropped me.
Yes. Oh, you tripping. Come on, man.
Why you dropping me?
Because.
We're not taking this and I'll sit back.
Don't fall.
We're not taking this life.
Don't feel bad for me, man. I mean, you know, things happen. I chose to be a police officer, you know. How old are you, Stanley? Huh? Come on. To this door we go. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Oh, yeah. 3 years younger than me. Choices, Stanley. If you need mental health counseling, some kind of therapy, you need to go get it, man. Because you don't even run around here wrestling the police at Walmart. That's just not a good thing.
After Mighty Moore left, Stanley was charged with criminal trespass and resisting arrest with violence.
So I think I know who it is. I can't think of her name right now, but I got the guys there.
She's local, you know.
So is she the one that wears black gloves,
Yes,
black ski mask,
yes.
all that stuff?
Yep.
I've seen her 1,000 times.
Okay, she's got a whole setup in there. Listen,
how's she getting up there?
I think she's climbing these permanents.
That's what we were trying to figure out. She's a roof ninja, man.
I was gonna go up there, and then my director said, "Don't just call the cops. If you could just make her clear her stuff out and tell her this is illegal. You can't. I mean, if she falls, we're liable.
Oh, I get that.
My whole team will lose their bonuses. It'll kill the P&L. They have families. It's not a game.
Yeah,
She's
where
living
it
in
says
there.
she's inside of that. She's got a cord ran out to the AC.
way.
I was telling her, I swear to God, I want to see when you open the door. I think there's a copy machine in there. She has a thermal blanket, like keeping the cold out. Like that's her house, man. She's
No,
I swear, there's flooring.
So she's been.
She
Look, everyone wants to check out the roof.
Oh, it was crazy.
Well, I hope
but I
you
bought
guys
it a
can
heart
catch her this
attack.
time, because every time we call, she's gone before you guys get here.
So you saw her in there? Or
Yeah,
no?
she's in there right now, man.
Oh, she's in there right now.
Yeah, we gotta go get her. She's in there. We gotta
I thought.
No, she's in there, dude.
Oh, okay.
I opened the thing, and I said, "Oh my God, there's somebody in there." She says, "There is somebody in here." I said, "Sorry, we're just trying to find out where the water is." She said, "I can guarantee you, it's not coming from in here." And I thought,
like you're in her place, huh?
Yeah, it was just so weird. And then, like we were talking about, like, where is she going to the bathroom? Cordial.
Like I said, I can go up, but I don't like coming down. We'll get her out of there. Sir, can we borrow your ladder? Can we borrow that? Your ladder.
Oh, you need to get.
Yeah, we're gonna go up there.
Okay. She said she wasn't. She said she didn't need to come out there if there was a bunch of people. And I said,
Did you tell her that we were
I
here?
said, there's just a few of us. There's us two on the working on the roof, and the police are down there, and they want to talk to you. You're not in trouble. They're not gonna leave until you talk to them. She said she wasn't coming out.
Oh, I am not a ninja. I mean, I give her props for creativity. Oh, smart.
Unlock it for me.
And now it's time to meet the Roof Ninja. This is a woman who has been secretly living on the roof of a store for a while. which is of course unacceptable because she's constantly at risk, and in case of an accident, the store would be held responsible. She has illegally made a home on someone else's property, so she will be trespassed from the store. Now let's find out what her motives are for all this.
Yeah, I was trying to get my stuff so I can get down right away. I'm moving out of here in 24 hours to get away from all of this.
You're coming out right now.
Okay, well, I don't want to leave any of my
Well,
stuff.
so here's the thing. So I talked to the manager, and she's down on the ground. The biggest thing is a liability issue for her. Okay, you being up here is a big time liability issue. So she wants you gone.
I'm trying to do that. I have to go talk to my boss.
Well, hear me out first, because you have no time, like you're coming out with us. And then she's going to get a hold of the head boss, and they're going to collect your things, and within a few days, you're more than welcome to come back and grab them.
Where are they putting my stuff?
Well, we'll find out. But you are on their property, so you have got no standing whatsoever. Okay?
Please, God, no.
She
I
has
have a
no...
lot of sensitive stuff. I do martial
I understand
arts.
that. She has no ill will against you. She wants to make sure your stuff's all protected. She just wants you gone.
I would have taken my stuff out of here today, because I was going to call my boss, let them know I won't be able to come into work. I was going to go get a truck, and then I was going to move my stuff from here ASAP back to my storage unit.
Okay.
And then
Well,
that would be that.
The biggest thing is she wants you off the roof as quick as possible. You're
And
not
I
going to
can
be
do
willing.
that. You guys are actually going to make it longer.
No, you're coming with us.
Like, to the station?
No. Like when we walk out of here, you're walking out with us, and you're not coming back on the roof. They're going to get it all for you.
Can I take anything with me? Like my clothing, my bedding stuff,
Yeah, we're not going to...
my vitamins.
Everything that you're mentioning is like multiple
And then
trips.
Most of my stuff is just, well, it would probably take me a few hours.
That's not going to happen. What's that? I need you to grab something important. A few things important that you need right now. Not a whole armload of stuff. Just when we get to the bottom, why don't we talk to the manager? Like I said, she's like being super cool about all this. Believe it or not, you got a nickname.
What's that? Spider-Man?
No, Roof Ninja. Tell me that ain't cool.
That's true.
And I'm just letting you know that you're going to be trespassed from the property. So if you try to come back to gather your things without them calling you first, you can be arrested for that. So like I said, she's being super cool. So when we get down there and we chat with her, she's going to tell you where your stuff's going to be. How long you been up here?
About a year.
Have you?
Yeah.
What caused you to look in here? Like,
This,
did somebody turn you on to this?
no, this is actually an old safe spot.
Okay.
And there's like certain spots that when certain events start taking place that are considered like safe spots. This is at least about 10 degrees cooler than the rest of the area in here. And then the constant
all
wind
set
flow
up.
keeps it nice and cool.
I'm
And I
impressed.
also know like certain types of herbs, temperatures that clean and like sanitize things. If you're not allergic to
Oh,
ginger,
No, we're good, thank
We're
you.
good, thank you.
You're very healthy.
I try.
Where do you work?
I work over at, I just got hired in over at, and not too bright out here, that's good.
No, it's not too bad. It's a little overcast here. So over in that corner, we've got a ladder.
right.
So we'll just head over there. That's where the manager's hanging out.
Great.
And,
They're gonna be so happy to see me.
So again, how do you get up here?
I really don't want to say.
So down there is my sergeant.
And our lieutenant.
And is the manager. She's the one that you're gonna want to talk to.
Yep, and I know she's gonna cheat me out.
No, she'll be good.
Oh, she's gonna cheat me out.
No, she's cool. Seriously,
She's
I've
been
dealt with her
super
several
cool.
times.
Yeah,
It's not great, but
You
you
got
can do
a
it.
safer way of getting up there?
I should have it with me. I hope I put it in my bag anyway.
So did you look inside that? It is an apartment. She's got food, stacks of food. She's got a carried coffee maker in there.
Sorry, I won't shake your hand, but I'm very sorry to be like this under these conditions.
Jeremy, not cool!
Yeah.
I explained to her.
Let me just explain something. Property owners have a duty of care to ensure their premises are safe. Even though Roof Ninja was trespassing, if she got hurt due to unsafe conditions, the store might still be held responsible. There are also premises liability, insurance implications, risk management, and many other things to consider.
She's got a lot of stuff up there.
Okay.
A lot of stuff.
Right. So we're gonna gather it. We'll bring it inside the building, and we'll reach out to you and set up an appointment time.
I could get all of my stuff out of here in less than 24 hours on my own.
But like I said, we gotta get down right now.
We carry special insurance, liability contracts.
I understand that.
So
I should have grabbed something else too then.
So I have a lot of associates that work for me that have families and kids that they're trying to take care of.
They're not gonna mess with your. They're not messing with your stuff.
Everything we work so hard for every day, you know what I mean, could be lost if we had something happen. If you fell, if there was a lawsuit situation, I cannot, in good conscience, allow you to be up on our roof. So I am going to request that you do not get up on the roof. You have been trespassed by the company. That means if you go up there again, we're going to bring these guys back out here and they will arrest you at that time, I assume?
Yeah.
Correct? Nobody's going to damage your property. There's no bad blood. Nobody's angry with you. It's just, we can't let it go on. That's all this is.
What time do you work?
Usually I work from 5 to 9, but since I'm not going to be moving my stuff all night, I'm just going to go to work.
Sure.
And I'm trying to like live a normal civilian life, but it's a little difficult with everything else that's going on as well.
Yeah.
So
I definitely would try to find something safer in keeping with like normal civilian life. Just it's not safe up there, honey.
I know. Trust me, it's safer up there than on ground level.
How have you been getting up there?
I genuinely would rather plead the fifth on that.
Well, it's not about the fifth. You don't get to use the fifth in that situation. You haven't been formally charged with anything. The Fifth Amendment only applies to somebody that's been already criminally charged and has an attorney already appointed to them. Do you have a criminal record? No. You're going to get one if you go back up there.
I understand.
So don't go back up there, please. Please. We're just pleading with you, please. Shelters, nothing like that. You're not willing to go to any of those?
I can't go to those.
Why is that?
I don't want to go to them.
I am fully confident that this girl is capable of taking care of herself.
Right. Okay.
Like honestly, it is impressive up there.
Yeah, I saw her kneel down by the trash can in the front there. I saw her kneel down and she pulled her pants down and she peed, and then she went over to the grassy area, and I'm sure she was pooping because she had her pants all the way down again, and I was like, okay, I gotta call the cops because something's up with this. So just odd behavior. And then yesterday a few times she looked out the window of her car and she was yelling obscenities to me. I'm sure they were obscenities. I couldn't really tell what she was saying. She was like yelling at the top of her voice. I didn't respond. I just walked away. I kept walking closer to my car in case I needed to get in my car. Because at that point I was kind of concerned about my safety because she was obviously in some altered state. So.
Right. How you doing? I'm Deputy Getchell with the Sheriff's Office here in Vero Beach.
What's up?
I'm just coming to do a welfare check on you. Somebody said that you were parked at the school and possibly took a dump in the bushes.
No, I didn't.
No? Okay. You were at the school though earlier, right?
No, I just drove through for the first time today.
Okay. They described you to the T as being there earlier. Blonde lady with purple jogging suit. You look a little tired. Are you okay?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I saw you have Massachusetts license plate. Is this a rental or is this your car? Okay. Do you have a driver's license I can see? Why tomorrow? Do you not have a license?
I have one.
It's Florida? So you have a license out of Florida then? Yes or no? Where are you headed?
Papa Zulu Echo 55, 2PZE 55. Ma'am, do you have an ID?
Just open so nervously trying to get it out.
Okay.
Urinating and defecating in public can be considered acts of indecent exposure, especially if done in a place where others, including children, could witness it. This charge is based on the exposure of genitals in public and is taken seriously due to its offensive and potentially disturbing nature. Trespassing on school property is also often taken very seriously due to concerns about student safety. Her behavior when approached by the police could lead the officer to question her mental state or whether she was under the influence of a substance.
Do you have an ID?
I see.
An ID?
I see.
Do you have an identification?
I see.
What?
I see.
Are you calling me Satan?
No, I didn't get Satan. I almost had to lay there.
Ma'am, do you have an identification? Ma'am, do you have an identification?
I'm not good, sir.
Okay. Do you know what day of the week it is?
Yeah, I think it's Sunday, Monday.
Do you know where you're currently at?
In Florida.
Okay, do you know what town?
Leave me alone.
I can't. Your vehicle's not coming back with a registration or anything. You're not telling me who you are. You're acting abnormal.
I'm just Kimberly. Simply Kimberly.
Kimberly what?
Simply Kimberly.
Your first name is Simply. There. Stop. You're being detained. Stop. Nope. You need to stop. Stop tensing up. Stop tensing up.
The officer understands that he can no longer control the situation through peaceful means, so he resorts to using force. However, you must admit that up to this point, he was very patient and cooperative.
You need to stop.
Let me go, please. Let me go, please.
No.
I didn't do
Stop.
anything.
Put your hands behind your back.
No. Okay, let me go, please.
Nope.
Let me go, please. 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 Let me go, please.
The woman's behavior suggests that she may be experiencing mental health issues. Her inability to respond coherently and apparent confusion about her identity are alarming signs. For example, conditions like schizophrenia or severe bipolar disorder with psychotic features can cause disorganized thinking, erratic behaviors, and difficulty understanding reality. Florida, like many states, has procedures for involuntary examination under the Baker Act, which allows individuals who may be a threat to themselves or others, or who appear to be mentally ill and unable to determine their needs for treatment, to be taken to a mental health facility for evaluation. Let's see how she will continue to respond to the police officer's questions.
Sit up. No, ma'am. Been trying to identify you, figure out what's going on. Clearly you're in an altered mental status. You won't follow any of my commands.
Let me go, please.
No, ma'am. And all I was trying to do was check your welfare and verify your identity because you're alleged to be trespassing on school grounds. Okay, well, you refused to identify yourself. Right, and I asked you several times what your name was. You just sat there and didn't say anything but mumbled. Constantly. And what's your first name? Do you have a Florida driver's license? Do you have a social security number?
Do you take medication?
No.
You have any medical You have any medical issues with you? No. Do you have a local address? No.
After being processed at the police station, the woman was identified and charged with trespass on school property, resisting arrest, and giving a false name.